my name's Dee and welcome to Sunchild Tarot, and this is the late as ever, or well, let's call it August/September general reading for Tiger. Now, being a general reading, of course, general reading rules apply. Timing is not absolute. Hey, my schedule timing is definitely not absolute. My apologies that these are so late. Let's just say work's been crazy. Yeah, timing's not absolute. If someone else appears in this reading, I can get you and the other person mixed up, but I don't think there is anybody else in this reading because, as you may notice, I've already shuffled and they're out here in front of me. Any bits of housekeeping, there's a link down below for the Facebook page for this channel, especially now that YouTube have got rid of their email notifications. That's a good idea to join to see when I post new videos, but I don't just post my stuff. I post the astrology videos that I'm watching as well, and some other things when I find them interesting. So yeah, come and join the fun. That's it. That's the housekeeping. So let me bring the cards up for you, Tiger. Now, what I'm finding very, very interesting is, well, you are in a new beginning and you're not, because I believe that this is something that you have been working towards for a while. And the general theme here is incredibly positive. With the this middle row is the in-between tarot. And we have the High Priestess going to the Empress. So intuition leading you to something that will really bring value, bring abundance, bring good results. But I believe that this is something that you're already in the process of. You're trying to get to a new place, but it's turning into a bit of a balancing act. It's turning into, yeah, I'm not sure if I can do all of this. Now, that balancing act right now is fine. There's something that you have to come in unity with before you get to this new beginning, or you really get to launch this new phase of your life, this new project, this new job, what have you. There's something you have to unify with. Full reserved, full reversed with Two of Cups here. So there's something that you have to come together with. And yes, it is at the moment, oh, how can I balance all of these competing priorities, I think, because there is stuck energy that you are having to shift and move. But I believe that you are already taking the steps to start to shift this. Because, let me see, 9 to the 10 of Cups is basically happy, happy, joy, joy. But with it being clarified with the 8 of Wands, right underneath this Death card, something will come along here that once you have created this unity with someone or something that you need to create unity with, and bear in mind, this could just be 2 points of view in your mind. Do you know what I mean? Or it could be working with a neighbour or working with somebody at work. It could be coming into a harmony with a partner, potential partner, friend. It could be unifying two beliefs that you hold, but they've been contradicting one another. And because that's the feeling I really get from this Two of Pentacles here. It's that sort of, I believe this and this is true, and I believe this and this is true, but both can't be true, but both are true. So you'll get there because yes, both are true, but the minute that you manage to solve that particular equation, it won't matter anymore. Change is coming. Change is coming in time. But the step to access that change is unifying these two things that appear to contradict each other. It's almost like with this Six of Swords, you're wanting to get to a better place, but that balancing is like, can I really get to this better place? Yes, you can, but you're not going to be doing it alone, which is what this Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups, and 10 to the Ace of Cups is saying. This is a promise of a fresh start, clarified by the Ace of Wands, which is that forward motion on a fresh start. That change is going to come in quite quickly, and quite possibly from somebody with, as a result of the actions of somebody in authority. But I will say that this somebody in authority doesn't even know you exist. You know, it's their action that opens up the way for you, but they don't know nor care who you are. So this could be a legislative change. This could be somebody else deciding to do something with their life, which has a knock-on domino effect, which means you can go, right, now, screw balance. I've solved these two things. I've come into unity. Screw balance. Now is the time for me to move. Now is the time for me to end this constant trying to balance torment. Now there's two levels to this, because yes, you're definitely coming together with somebody else, but you've also got a lot of work you have to do yourself. A lot of work. Because on both of these decks, for what there should be one card, 3 cards fell out, and they all wanted to stay. But here we're finishing with the 4 of Swords, very much an alone introspection, healing, meditation card, and the Hermit, that searching for your own inner light card. But we also, from the Enchanted Map, we have that Wizard of Awareness, which is saying to me, sorry, my shoe fell off, which is saying to me, be a witness, be an observer, be an observer in your own mind, because part of this frenetic struggle to balance is that you're, as I say, you're going, this is true and this is true, but they totally contradict one another. Step back from that contradiction rather than spend time trying to work it all out. Step back and watch yourself working it all out, if that makes sense. It's just take a step back, because I think you will find that there is a unifying principle that is not necessarily a new beginning. It's more of a forehead slap. Oh, why hadn't I seen that before? Of course they agree. Of course they're both true, because they're both founded on this. You know, they're two interpretations of the same principle. But as soon as you get that realization and the change happens, like I say, possibly from somebody in some form of authority. So that could be a rule change, a financial change, something that you don't have power over. And I'm not going to say it has power over you, but because of its actions, a doorway opens for you. Okay, this is a bizarre metaphor that's coming into my mind. Let's say you're in Tokyo, because it's always Tokyo, and Godzilla attacks. You are stuck in a dead end. Godzilla wanders past, a flick of his tail, the building collapses. All of a sudden, your way to move is free. Now, Godzilla doesn't care whether you're there or not. Godzilla is a force of nature. But it doesn't matter. You are no longer in a dead end since that building has collapsed and your way is free. So you can move ahead. But then you need to protect this new beginning, this new, it's giving you a firm foundation to build on. And as I say, the point of action, you've got balance here, and you've got balance here with temperance, but right here with the reverse temperance, you've got screw balance. The minute that way opens, screw balance, jump for it. Go for it, grab it with both hands, then achieve the balance again. balance is a dynamic state, and it is only natural to be imbalance, out of balance, imbalance again, because new factors come in, send you a little bit off balance, and you have to regain that balance. But as soon as that change comes in, screw balance, jump for it, then regain your balance, then protect what is good for you, what is this new beginning that you is good for you, because it is a victory for you to get there, but you still have to defend it. And it is a way of you coming into your own power, although you may not necessarily see that. The other way that those two cards could mean is if you really see it as coming into your own power, yeah, don't jump ahead of yourself. You know, you're not aware of everything, because there will be more things coming to approach to you. So whatever attitude that you have in this new, if you are unaware that you are coming into your own power, then yes, you are. But if you are doing this to come into your own power, you may be going, yeah, okay, yeah, you're finding your own power. More importantly, what you should be looking for is not your own power, but your own inner light, your own inner peace, your own ability to have this wonderful good time that's indicated by this T shape here. But still be an observer to it. Now, this does highly promise a positive ending, because we have hexagram number 1, heaven above, heaven below. Taking the correct actions, you are surrounded by heaven. The, where have I put it? I think I will... Let's go for the really brief one, because I've got some that are essays down here. Sublime success is assured through creative perseverance. So that's what it is. Where that bit where I said screw balance, it is literally take the risk. Take the risk. When Godzilla collapses that building, when that law changes that opens the way for you, or some edict, or just somebody who inadvertently has authority over your life by them choosing to do something different. I mean, think about it. That could be simple, as simple as somebody, especially in this current economic climate, saying, right, I am closing my business. So they vacate a premises, which means that that premises is now open for you to inhabit. There's one of Godzilla's footprints, you know, to put it mildly, which is also possibly quite a topical idea with how the economy is going at the moment. But this is definitely saying take the risk. If you've done the work, and that's what this... what hexagram number 1 is saying, if you have done the work and if you are persevering creatively, then you are emerging into grace. You are getting your new beginning with the promise of a fresh start that's really driving forward. So basically on this, I hope you've got a new project planned, something new that you are trying to begin. Now I also drew a verse from the Tao Te Ching. Verse number 76, softness and weakness. I've not read this yet, so. A man is soft and weak when living, but hard and rigid when dead. The myriad creatures and grass and plants when living are soft and fragile. When dead they are dried and withered. That is why the hard and the rigid are the disciples of death, the soft and the weak the disciples of the living. Therefore an army which is inflexible cannot win. A plant which is hard will break. The strong and hard will fall. The soft and weak will overcome. So yes, that's definitely saying you have to adapt to this change when it comes. And I believe that's also referencing that whole, this is true, but they don't fit together. step back, as the Wizard of Awareness suggests, be a little more flexible in your approach, and you will see that there is an underlying principle. Once you solve that underlying principle, that's when the change occurs that opens up this end to torment. But temperance reversed, no balance, screw the balance, take the risk. There's nothing else that I can see there. Right, apart from on the bottom of the deck. Oh, that's interesting. On the bottom of the deck, the Seven of Pentacles. This is a double deck. It's the only way my brain will accept reversed cards. And we have the Seven of Pentacles twice. Initially, looking after your harvest. Secondly, have you put the work in for your harvest? But remember what this says, with creative perseverance. Then we have the Tower to the Star card. A glimmer of hope after a big change. We have the Magician here, as it is echoed at the bottom of the end of the reading, and on this deck we have the Queen of Swords. You need clear vision. The only way you will get that clear vision when you're spending all this time at the moment going, how do I get these two things together? That argument within you is the stuck energy, which is why you need to, I'm going to sound so hippie here, which is why you need to stand back and let it flow. But it is literally stand back so that you can see what you've achieved, where you're going, and where that path is so far, Tiger. And then it is a case of 1 step back, 6 steps forward. Oh, I might call the reading that. 1 step back, 6 steps forward. This is a really, really, fortunately, positive reading for you, Tiger. I am really, really pleased. So, at this rate of my filming schedule, my monthlies will be out again soon, I suppose. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for all of you who have liked, shared, subscribed. It really does help. And like I said, come join the Facebook Facebook page. And I'll see you on the next video, whatever it is that grabs your interest. Cheers.